Jason, what's your thoughts on the difference in modern pro wrestling psychology versus old school pro wrestling psychology?
First and foremost, it's entertainment. You can scroll on Facebook Reels and you're immediately going to see UFC, and that just doesn't look like what we do. We want things to look impactful and we want things to look real. We don't want there to be daylight for our strikes and things like that. But what we do just doesn't look like what the top real fighters do in the world. So I think it's about making it entertaining. Yes, because we have all the contract and the athleticism, that's where people get lost in it. They get to see the art of it up close, and that's when the pops and everything comes from. Plus, with the charisma and just getting attached to the characters, it all works in tandem together. But I don't think anyone over 10 years old goes to a show really thinking that we're trying to kill each other.
And here's the thing, and Johnny, me and you've had this conversation off record. Mm-hmm. You're a firm believer in pro wrestling as a sport. And me and you have had the conversation where I've said at the end of the day, pro wrestling is entertainment. It is more entertainment than sport. Right. So what's your thoughts about that, Johnny? Because, I mean, talk to us. Do you feel any different now? Has your perspective on wrestling psychology changed any?
I can remember when WWE went on Netflix for the first time, that first Monday night, and Triple H made a statement that I have been saying for years. We know the curtain's been been pulled back. We know that. But when we can blur the lines between what's fictional and what's reality. I'm the master of that on Facebook. I blur the lines. What's the Kane superstar and who's Johnny Dotson? Even though they know it's entertainment, right? Even though they know it. But sometimes if you get involved and get engulfed in those storylines so deeply, you forget that it's not real. Barry the King Lawler and Bill Dundee, you couldn't tell me back in the days that those folks really weren't trying to kill each other. But guess what? A lot of people don't even know they really didn't like each other. And because everybody knew they didn't like each other, it drew money because of the believability aspect of it. That's what nobody want to do anymore. The believability.